Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Today I'm here to do a review on the Feyachi LF58 laser light combo. Okay, so as you can see, there's no magazine in here. This gun is cleared. We're going to do this with the chamber open. There's no point in having it closed, and we know we're safe this way. Keep your finger off the trigger. Should be good to go. So this review is on the Feyachi LF58 laser light combo. This is a 200 lumen light with a green laser light. I'm going to be pointing this at the camera. As you can see, right there is our laser light, or right there is our flashlight, and here is our laser. So that's a nice bright green. We're going to go over the features of this real quick, but right now we're talking about construction. This is aluminum and polymer, and it is sealed, so it is weather resistant. It is also shock proof. Done quite a bit of shooting with this and had zero issues with it losing zero or with it not wanting to function from shooting. This is on a SAR 9mm pistol. As I said, this is a 200 lumen light and a green pistol, and it has the different modes on here. What you can do is it has a knob right here on the back, and you can toggle through those different modes. So with this right here, we're going to turn it on. There we have the laser only, and there, well, that was a lot brighter than what I expected it to be. There's the light laser combo. If you can see the laser on there, we might point this at the wall here real quick. Let me step over here. So there you can see we have the light and laser combo, and then here we have just the light alone, and then on our next setting we have the laser by itself. So we have three different modes on here: light, laser combo, and then the laser. To turn this on and off, we have a switch right here that is easy to get to. I'm just going to turn this right here. You can see it just kicked over my rifle case. This switch is right here, easily accessible to your thumb. It's also easily accessible to your trigger finger if you want to reach up there and turn that on. This has two different modes. If you hit it with on what would be my right side, it's going to turn this on. You can see me activating the trigger there with my index finger. It turns it on temporarily. So as I hit that, you can see it turns it on just for a second. As soon as I let up off it, it turns the laser off. The other mode, the one that I'm hitting with my thumb right here, is just a positive on. So it has a temporary on and it has a permanent on. If I hit that one with my thumb, it turns it to the permanent on. If I hit it with the right side, my right hand with the index finger, it turns it temporary on. I'm not a big fan of that temporary on because you got to reach up there and hit it with your trigger finger. Kind of keeps your trigger finger away from where it should be to turn that temporarily on. Not a big fan of that, but overall I'm going to use it in a position where it is on permanently. So I said, like, this is made out of aluminum and polymer. It is weather resistant. It is shock resistant. It is in ambidextrous. It has constant mode. It has temporary mode. It can be mounted to a rail, but your rail has to be 1.5 inches. This pistol that I have back here, my Taurus G3C, that rail is too small, would not go up to that rail. So you have to have what ended up being a full-size pistol for me. That's why it's on this SAR 9mm, because it needs 1.5 inches to mount up there. It has windage and elevation adjustment for your laser, and it comes with extra batteries and a few things we'll show you in the box here in just a minute. What I ended up doing with this thing was I used it as a co-witness to my iron sights, and it turned out really, really good. It really improved my accuracy. One of the things that I struggle with is accuracy with a pistol, and that's why I wanted this laser, was to help me with that accuracy and help me get everything lined up. So it's just one more thing to help me get things lined up and in the proper position. Took this thing out and did some shooting with it from about 10 yards, and it did really, really good for me. And then my pistol jammed up on me. What I ended up having was I had a hand load that I did not get I didn't put the powder in it. If you've ever done any reloading, it'll happen when you're doing 300, 400, 500 bullets. You'll get one that you just didn't get the powder in, and when it discharged the bullet ended up lodging in my barrel, and I ended up having to stop. I ended up stopped shooting, went back, checked everything. Now I'm in the process of rechecking my ammo and going back over all of my ammo, making sure it weighs what it's supposed to weigh with the powder in it. So I was not able to continue shooting with this any more than what we're going to show you here. Okay, so you can see there that it shoots really, really good for me. What little I did get to shoot it on camera, shot it quite a bit off camera, and it did really good for me there, and was really happy with the results. I'm really happy with, of course it shows up great in the range. Took us to one of our local indoor ranges and shot it, and it did fantastic there. The light shows up really good. We're going to show you on this wall over here. We'll turn some lights off and show you how bright this light is. And I took it out to do shooting that day to see how bright the laser was in the daylight, and I had zero issues seeing it from 10, even 15 yards. I didn't go back any further because it's about all the distance I have to shoot at that particular target. So 10 to 15 yards in bright sunlight, had zero issues seeing the green. So real quick, let me turn the lights off here and we'll show you how bright the flashlight is on this 200 lumens, what it actually ends up looking like in the dark. Okay, so there's the 200 lumen flashlight, and you can see I've got it pointed directly at the Deer Crossing Archery sticker on my safe there, and you can see that it lights up all 3 safes. I can see detail in my cabinet above. I can see detail on top of the safe, so I can see detail in the floor. This is a really nice bright light. I'm about 5 yards away, say 5 yards, I'm about 3 yards away, let's see. Yeah, I'm about 3 steps away from that at the farthest here on this wall, and you can see it lights up everything really well. So I really like this light. I really like the intensity of it and the size of it. Now, there's our laser light combo, and you can see the laser shows up really good in the light. I was worried about the light drowning out that laser and not being able to see it, but you can see the laser shows up just fine, and you can see how bright that laser actually is and how well it does show up in the sunlight. Okay, so that's the Feyachi LF58 laser light combo. They make this in red and green. I like the green. I have a little bit of trouble seeing red. I don't know if I have a little bit of color blindness or something when it comes to red, but I've always had trouble seeing red, so that's why I went with the green. My archery sights are the same way. I would always eliminate all the red sights or the orange and put almost all green in my sight pins. I like the green because I can see it really well. So it's solid construction. It's easy to put on. If I didn't show that, it's got 2 bolts right here. You loosen those, and it just loosens up this plate on this side, and it will mount right up to your Picatinny rail. Comes with extra batteries, which is something I like. We'll put this down here and show you what comes in the box. I like it when something that comes with funky batteries, like watch batteries, comes with extra batteries, because it makes it just that much easier to find or to replace. You don't have to worry about going out and buying them immediately. You give you a little bit of time when they do run out. So it takes 2 of these, I wouldn't call them watch batteries, but they're kind of an odd little size. They're CR123A. So it comes with extra batteries, comes with the instruction manual on how to set it up, how to use it. Comes in a box, just a little cardboard box that you can store it in if you take it off of your pistol. But I'm really happy with it. Really am happy with the brightness, the overall brightness of the light and the laser. You can see both really well in the sunlight. I'll get this thing locked open here. You can see both really well in the sunlight. The laser shows up, which is the biggest thing I was worried about. Has held up to all the shooting that I've done, which was far more than what we're showing here. And it really helped me improve my accuracy, which I've got a long way to go. I'm terrible with the pistol, and I'm really working on becoming more proficient with one. And this is really helping me get that co-witness with my iron sights and be able to have that third point to have everything lined up and show me that I'm in line. If I push this thing forward and I have my iron sights lined up on there and the laser's off, then I know that I've got my gun canted or I've got something off, and I would generally catch myself not having my front sight centered or not having my front sight level with the back post. So it's that third measure. It's kind of like when archery is kind of like having that peep sight. So it's a really good tool to help you become a more proficient shooter with your pistol. So really like it. Gonna be great for home defense, great for just target shooting, and it's gonna help me. For me, it really helped with my accuracy. So check this out. You can check it out on Amazon. We'll probably put some links in the description below, so you can go right to Amazon and check this thing out. Affordable price too. This thing is really cheap, but it's not cheaply made. It's just cheap, budget friendly laser light combo, and will hold up really well. I think you're getting a lot of. I'm getting ahead of myself here. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to this laser light combo. So check this out at the link below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos. It really does help us out a lot if you do those. Helps with the algorithm of YouTube and helps other people to find these videos if you just simply take a second and hit that like button. That will really help us out and help us really grow this channel. So really appreciate it if you do that, and until next time, we will see you guys later. And the next thing we got to do, we got another Feyachi review to do on a I don't even remember what it's on now. I got another Feyachi review to do.